计还有后手，集结完毕，杀戮开始。
Episode 179 of Swallowed Star unfolds with the dawn of chaos on the extraterritorial battlefield. The appearance of the dreaded mechanical tribe sets the stage for a conflict of unimaginable scale, one that marks Luo Feng's first true trial. Having just arrived, Luo Feng is appointed as a Realm Lord General, his extraordinary strength quickly acknowledged. Alongside him is another newcomer, Realm Lord General Rock. Together, they join the elite team led by the formidable immortal god, Taiwo. Their mission is simple in concept but deadly in execution. Earn military merit by taking on the most dangerous alien threats in the known universe. The battlefield beyond the barracks is a perilous land of death. Death can descend without warning, and Luo Feng's very first encounter would not be a mere skirmish, but a full-scale assault by the mechanical tribe. Aboard their starship, the team, composed of 10 powerful warriors, sails through the void of space. Suddenly, alarms blare as violent tremors tear through the ship, its structure crumbling under a hidden attack. The F9 grade metal lounge, their safest chamber, rolls uncontrollably in space like a tin can kicked by a god. Taiwo reacts instantly, wrapping the entire lounge in immortal divine power to prevent it from being destroyed. 4 hatches blast open, and the team evacuates in pairs. Luo Feng, with the Yen Shin Bing on his back, follows closely. Outside, the team arrives at a chaotic void, the remnants of the explosion still echoing around them. No enemy in sight, only the tension of an ambush. Taiwo reclaims the precious lounge into his world ring. Its exotic construction is too valuable to abandon. But before they can regroup, streaks of lightning flash from 9 separate directions. These beams converge at the speed of light, forming a colossal lightning prison. It traps Luo Feng's team within a vast cage spanning hundreds of millions of kilometers. Countless electric snakes slither through the space, their movements wild and merciless. Veterans instantly recognize the signature tactic of the mechanical tribe, the dreaded lightning prison. Taiwo urges caution, while Luo Feng and Rock, new to such warfare, question the apparent lack of danger. The electric snakes don't seem strong enough to threaten powerful realm lords. But the veteran Du Yao warns them, this is just the beginning. And indeed, Luo Feng realizes that the energy cost to create such a prison must exceed hundreds of thousands of Hunyuan units. Only a high-level immortal from the mechanical tribe could afford such resources. Suddenly, the base points of the lightning prison erupt with energy. From the light, emerge silver giants, 12-meter-tall lightning mechanical puppets. Carrying heavy alloy blades and wrapped in electric current, they move like predators in their natural habitat. Their speed and synchronicity are terrifying. Taiwo identifies them immediately, the mechanical tribe's infamous combination tactic. Lightning prison with lightning puppet legion. Despite Luo Feng's growing strength, his lack of battle experience in these large-scale alien confrontations puts him at a disadvantage. Taiwo commands the team to maneuver evasively, weaving through the electric maze to avoid the lethal tide. But in the shadows of a fragmented starship, a sinister smile plays on the lips of the mechanical tribe commander, Palati. He activates the CI-9 plan. The puppets absorb a vast number of electric snakes. Around each of the 21 core puppets, lightning balls condensed from spatial laws begin to shimmer. Like a fisherman casting his net, these lightning nets lash out at light speed. The overwhelming energy paralyzes the team, cutting off escape. In the chaos, Taiwo detonates his immortal divine power, launching meteor-like light spheres that hammer the nets. The hammer-wielding warrior from the Yanbala tribe smashes the nets with brutal force. Quan Guo, the realm lord with command over the god-breaking soldier, cleaves with desperate energy. Even Luo Feng joins in with explosive force, wielding his Yen Shin Bing. Together, they trigger a chain explosion that shakes the prison. But no time to breathe. Reinforcements arrive. 3 mechanical puppet legions, each over 100,000 strong, descend like a tide of steel. The remaining 6 legions hurtle toward them at sublight speeds. The veterans ignite their fighting spirit, but Luo Feng remains still. He knows this is only a piece of the mechanical tribe's plan. Palati watches from afar, already basking in anticipated victory. As the millions of silver giants draw their blades, Rock is overcome with fear. The battlefield now becomes a stage for true warriors. Yanbala's hammer leads the charge, launching himself into the enemy with a massive shield and warhammer. His world projection slows the puppet army, and his blows crumple their E9 grade alloy shells. He shouts advice to the new recruits, no need to crush the surface, target the delicate inner circuits. Rock adapts quickly, using dual swords to deliver precise vibrational strikes that paralyze the puppets. The whirlwind-like speedster zips through the enemies, his cold blade dropping dozens. Charm Girl floats through the chaos, her telekinetic whip-like weapon bending like water to intercept incoming strikes. Even Wei, the illusionist, swings his Yan Shenbing with devastating force, flattening puppets left and right. Yet the spotlight remains on Luo Feng. He unleashes the devastating 7th level of Yan Shenbing. One stick blasts the heaven and earth. The golden pillar glows with an ominous aura, each swing cutting a swath through metal bodies. Wei is stunned. Luo Feng's control seems closer to the 8th, maybe even the 9th level. Despite the elegant tactics and overwhelming strength, Luo Feng senses a deeper danger. This couldn't be all the mechanical tribe had to offer. He begins comparing these puppet legions to Zerg warriors from previous wars. The cost difference is alarming. These puppets are mass-produced, meant for overwhelm, not elite combat. The true threat still lurks. And it reveals itself swiftly. Poison, the squad's alchemist, experiments mid-battle. Dark green vines stretch from his armor, collecting damaged puppets into his world ring. A devilish grin spreads. If they loot enough, the enemy might retreat. Taiwo laughs in agreement, though only 1% of the army has fallen. Then comes the killing move. Paladi, within the ruined ship, gives a final command. From the endless tide of puppets, 3,000 lightning bolts emerge, each containing spatial laws, focused solely on Taiwo. These energy strands have been gathered and transmitted from tens of thousands of lower-level units to the elite F8 class core puppets. Taiwo destroys one instantly, but its metal shell resists the attack. F8 grade purple Iron Mother. His expression darkens. Luo Feng and the team now face the real threat. 3,000 elite puppets designed to fight immortals. Around them, 800 more core units coordinate attacks on each teammate. Charm Girl screams in panic, overwhelmed. Poison urges everyone to use their strongest abilities. Hammer glows from within, his innate power activated. God fuses multiple weapons into one, unleashing spatial distortion. Luo Feng stares at his Yan Shenbing, making a bold decision. He unleashes the 9th form. Immortality can also be enemy. The dark gold staff and golden pillar disintegrate into thousands of shimmering golden mini-swords. They swirl and reform into Yenshin golden swords, 3 meters in length. Shock and awe ripple through the team. Though individually weak, the core puppet's power lies in numbers and energy support from the lightning prison. Still, Luo Feng doesn't hesitate. Riding his dark cloud shuttle, he dives into the chaos. His sword strikes ripple across the battlefield, cutting through 50 core puppets in a single breath. Charm Girl is rescued. Wei 2. Hammer, battered and near collapse, finds salvation in Luo Feng's shadow. Rock can't help but exclaim, insane. This guy's insane. One by one, Luo Feng gathers his teammates into his world ring. Only Taiwo, Du Yao, Luo Feng, and Quan Gu remain. Quan Gu fends off 50 core puppets with a terrifying blend of wind and air power, matching the 8th level of Yan Shenbing. But Taiwo, still trapped, calls for help. Luo Feng answers with a storm. The golden sword becomes a blur, phasing through enemies with ghost-like precision. One moment. Hundreds are down. By the time the first puppet returns from being thrown, 2,000 others have fallen. Taiwo breaks free. And then, just as suddenly as it began, the puppet army begins to retreat. The lightning prison fades. Luo Feng wonders if they should pursue. Taiwo firmly says no. The opponent likely holds a source crystal, a suicide weapon of god-level power. A chase would mean annihilation. Back on the broken ship, Paladi fumes. He had not anticipated a human possessing a 9th-level divine plant and advanced Yan Shenbing mastery. His trap backfired. As the team reunites, released from Luo Feng's world ring, their lounge erupts in joyful cheers. Luo Feng had not just survived. He had led the team to an impossible victory against overwhelming odds.